All right. Hi, guys. My name is Alexandria, and I am doing Chapter 9, the Marketing Plan. The question I am doing is the owner of a small hospitality and travel business in your community has just asked you to help prepare a marketing plan. What would you include in the plan? Who would you consult preparing the plan? And what sources of information would you use? Using Figure 9.6 as a guide, develop a more detailed table of contents for your plan, and how long would your plan be? So the marketing plan can be found on page 288 of our textbook. The marketing plan is defined as a written plan that is used to guide an organization's marketing activities for a period of 2 years or less. For the marketing plan, we will use a situation analysis, select marketing strategy, implementation plan, and evaluation. The situation analysis is basically where are we right now? It is the study of an organization's strengths, weaknesses, and potential opportunities. Environmental analysis is what is happening around the business, trends like economic, political, cultural, and technological. We want to know what is happening outside, external trends that could potentially affect our business in a positive or negative way. The location and community analysis. Are there key events coming to your area? Is there major construction of roads or maybe residential development? All three of these very much apply in Colorado. Key events, we have so many festivals. We have sports teams that have games. If they're good, they go to playoffs and brings more customers in. There's always construction on roads. Construction can really put a negative effect on a business because nobody wants to sit in traffic for an hour and a half on I-70 to go get their nails done. They will find another place that is closer, that is more convenient for their drive. So you want to be strategic on where you place your business. The primary competitor analysis is also known as the SWOT analysis, and it measures strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Strengths are what do you do really good. You could have an awesome valet team at your hotel. You can have an amazing breakfast in the morning. You want things that attract customers. Your weaknesses are places that you need to improve on. Opportunities are your goals. Where do you want to be in 5 years? How much revenue do you want to have in 5 years? And potential threats are maybe they're bulldozing the building next to you, or I-70 is shut down for the night. There's so many things that can affect a business in a negative or positive way. The SWOT analysis also, you want to know how your companies around you are doing and how is the public talking about the competitors and how is it affecting your business. The potential market analysis is what is going to happen in the near future. How did the past company keep its customers and how will we draw in new customers? And what could the potential of your company be? There are things that can make potential a reality. You can set goals of where you want to be, and how you achieve those is by making every box checked off that you have. The service analysis are what upgrades should you consider doing to draw in customers, and what research findings motivate these changes. So maybe you need to get new plumbing. Maybe you need to get a fresh coat of paint on the outside of your building. Maybe you are renovating rooms. Maybe you're getting new beds. There are so many different things that you could do to your business to attract new customers or to keep your current customers happy. Marketing position and plan analysis is where are you and how do you want to get to where you want to be? So if you're starting out at a business and maybe you want to be in Colorado's top restaurants in 10 years, how do you get to where that is? Is it through your ratings? Is it through reviews? Is it through your revenue? You have to check, you have to get through all the little obstacles to get to your big goal. Selected market strategy is your target market. Who do we want to market to? It is very, very important to know who you want to target. Do you want to target adults? Do you want to target millennials? Do you want to target children? Do you want to target students? If you don't know who your market is that you want to try and bring in, then you have nothing. Knowing your market is your foundation for everything. And this video talks about it. She's kind of like monotone, so just bear with me.
Hi, I'm Camille. How would you know your target market? Whether you're an experienced inbound marketer or you're new to the game, it's crucial that you know your target audience in order to be effective. If you don't know who your buyer personas are, tailoring content, emails, and other initiatives is next to impossible. Knowing your target audience is the foundation of great campaign. When deciding your target audience, some of the questions to ask yourself are, who is this going to appeal to? Or, who do I want to appeal to the most? Without sufficient data and research for these questions, you could be wasting a lot of money and resources on the wrong social platforms, content, and even marketing software. Remember, your market and buyers can change and shift with industry trends. Your campaigns will need constant market tuning to be the most effective because, after all, good internet marketing begins and ends with knowing your market.
So next is the marketing mix, the 4 P's of marketing. There are the traditional 4 P's of marketing, which is product, place, promotion, and price. And then there is an additional 4 P's for the hospitality and travel marketing industry, and it is people, packaging, programming, and partnership. People is obviously the most important because without the people, you have nothing to market to. But packaging is very relevant because there is packaging for everything. There is packaging for cruise lines, for ski trips, for vacations to the beach. There's packaging for everything, and it could bring in a lot of money for the company. The implementation plan is what, where, when, who, and how. What activities or tasks will be carried out, and what will be spent on them. Where will activities be carried out? Is the wedding going to be in your ballroom? Is the wedding going to be outside on your golf course? Is it going to be next to the sidewalk? You have to know where activities are going to be. You have to plan. When are the activities going to commence and be completed? Is the wedding in the mountains where it's going to be snowing? Is the wedding on a beach? Is the wedding during winter? Is it during springtime where it might rain? You have to take in all these factors. Who is responsible for each activity? Is there going to be a vendor for flowers? Is there going to be a vendor for food? Or are we, as a hotel, going to be catering to everything? How will the plan be controlled and evaluated? The implementation plan continued. Activities plan. Activities by a target market. Responsibilities for the activities and a timetable of an activities and activity schedules. If you have, the more detail, the better. If you have a timetable of what everybody's doing one day, what activities are offered. There's my cat in the background, I'm sorry. Yes. The budget and how do we get there? A budget needs to be comprehensive, coordinated, practical, and realistic. On page 300, it defines or gives an example of like what the four of these mean. And comprehensive is all marketing activities or tasks are identified. If we know what everybody's doing, what activities are going on, like I said, the more detailed, the better. The budget needs to be coordinated. We need to know how much money we are going to use. We need a budget for how much we're going to spend in food, how much we're going to spend in flowers, how much we're going to spend in bottles of water. We need to also have a practical budget. The budget needs to specify all the money we are going to be using, what we're going to be using for paying people, what we're going to be using for buying things, and what we're going to be using for the rent fee. Everything needs to have the dollar sign so we are to the T with what we spend. And we also need to have a realistic budget. We cannot have a budget that is where we're going to spend $5,000, but we are budgeting for $20,000. You should not have that much wiggle room in your budget plan. Control procedures are results expected from each activity, progress reporting, and measures. How is each activity marketing expected to be contributed to its related marketing objective? And then the progress reporting and measures is milestones. How did you succeed? Did you succeed, or did you end up in the gutter? The evaluation process is measurements, performance standards, and evaluation timetables. When you end everything, you want to know how you did. Was your performance up to where you want to be? Were your employees hardworking? If you can have checks on every box, then your evaluation should be pretty good. And that is it. Thank you.